السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. So in the last two lessons, we've learned this and we learned that. هذا وذلك. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we will learn what happens if we bring al to any noun, right? So we have baytun, and if you remember lesson number one, we learned baytun is a house. And so if we add al, what will happen to it? It will become al baytu, the house. Correct? And notice one thing here, the tanween drops off. So the two thammas go away. It becomes one. So it could be baytan, it'll become al bayta, whatever it is. Dhamma, fatha, or kasra. Baytin, al bayti. And the meaning al gives the meaning of the. And this is the basic stuff, inshallah. Uh, Soon things will become complicated once we reach book 2, maybe someday, or book 3, inshallah ta'ala. Just listening and not looking at it at the screen and just trying to absorb the language. So you want to say a book. So how do you say a book? Kitabun. How do you say the book? Al kitabu. Right? Simple. Simple. A jamalun. A camel, not jamilun. Jamilun is beautiful, but jamalun, a camel. Al jamalu, the camel. Okay, so let's see some examples for that. Like you want to say the pen is broken, right? You want to say the pen. So this al is it's called marifa in Arabic, but don't remember don't need to study the terms and stuff, inshallah. But al-qalamu maksurun. The pen is broken. And the pen is broken. So al-qalamu, this is called definite because you know which pen you're talking about, or you assuming the listener knows which pen he's talking about. So that is al-qalamu maksurun. The pen is broken. Al-babu maftuhan. The door is open. So maksurun is broken. Maftuhun is open. Al-waladu jalisun. Next sentence is what? You want to say the boy is sitting. Right? He's not standing, he's sitting. So how do you say that? Al-waladu, the boy. And sitting is what? Jalisun. The vocabulary will keep increasing as a non, like we keep increasing with the lessons. Don't worry about it, inshallah. He'll keep repeating and it'll become easier. Al-waladu jalisun, the boy is sitting. Wal-mudarrisu waqifun, and the teacher is standing. Waqifun means standing. No? Waqifun. Al-waladu jalisun wal-mudarrisu waqifun. You want to say the book is new and the pen is old. How do you do that? So the book will be al-kitabu and new is jadidun. And the pen is and how do you say and in Arabic? Wal qalamu, and the pen qadimun, and the pen is old. Next sentence is the donkey is small and the horse is big. Okay, so there's a small donkey and there's a big donkey. So you just want to describe it and say the donkey is small. Al-himaru saghirun wal-hisanu kabirun. Al-himaru saghirun wal-hisanu kabirun. The chair is broken. You see a broken chair. So how do you say the chair? Al-kursiyyu. Notice I'm not adding tanween. It's never al-kursiyun. And it takes a lot of practice for many students to get used to. When al comes, don't give tanween. So al-kursiyyu maksurun. The chair is broken. The water's cold. How do you say the water? Al-ma'u baridun. The water's cold. And al-qamaru, the moon is beautiful. Al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful. البيت قريب والمسجد بعيد. The masjid's near. I mean, the house is near and the masjid is far. Very simple sentences like the stone is heavy and the paper is light. So try it on your own. How do you say the stone is heavy? الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف. The stone is heavy and the paper, ورق is paper, خفيف. So ثقيل is heavy, خفيف is light. So he gives words in a way of opposites, right? قريب بعيد, near far, heavy, light, cold, hot. Like the milk is hot. اللبن I mean, I have to say حار. اللبن حار. The milk is hot. The shirt is clean, is نظيف. So القميص نظيف. The shirt is clean. The shirt is clean. وسخ is dirty. He'll bring it later on. وسخ is dirty. So you see some words, right? How do you read those words? So there's an exercise in the textbook. If you check the textbook sometime, you have some words like masjid. There's no al to it. So what do you do? You'd give two dhammas. So it'll become masjidun. Next one has al. So it'll become al masjidu, al ma'u, ma'un. A water, the water. I mean, in English, it won't make sense. A water, the water. But yeah, in Arabic, we do have ma'un or al ma'u, right? Referring to some specific water is al ma'u. Al baytu. I mean, we just say the water is cold, or we just say water. Al baytu, babun, a door. Qalamun, a pen. Al qalamu, the pen. Al kalbu, the dog. Kalbun, a dog. Qamisun, a shirt. Waladun, a boy. And you just need to read them. Al hajaru, the stone. Al waladu, the boy. Himarun, a donkey. Al himaru, the donkey. Al hisanu, the horse. Hisanun, a horse. There's some examples here about this. Al, when al comes, tanween goes away. What's tanween? It's two dhammas, two fathas, two kasras at the end, no? So when al comes, you have to give one of each, whatever it is. So some examples for that. You see a desk which is broken. So how do you say the desk is broken? Right? So try to guess on your own so that you understand. Now, al-maktabu maksurun. You grasp easily. Because once you use your brain and try to guess and then you get the answer, you'll remember it for a long time, inshallah. The teacher is new. Al-mudarrisu jadidun. The teacher is new. Al-qamisu wasikhun. The shirt is dirty. Wasikhun, see, nadifun is clean. Wasikhun is dirty. The milk is hot. Al-labanu baridun. The milk is hot. Al-masjidu maftuhan. The masjid is open. The stone is big or the rock is big. Al-hajaru kabirun. The stone is big. The milk is cold and the water is hot. So the milk is al-labanu and it's hot, it's cold, he says. So baridun wal ma'u harun, and the water is hot. The engineer is sitting and the teacher is standing. How do you say engineer? Al-muhandisu. Sitting was what? Jalisun. The engineer is sitting and the teacher is standing because teachers are generally standing. Wal mudarrisu, and the teacher is waqifun and standing. The moon is far. So the moon, al-qamaru ba'idun. Right? How will it be? Al-qamaru ba'idun. The handkerchief is clean. Al-mindilu nadhifun. The handkerchief is clean. All right, we have some words and you have to fill in the blanks with them. So we have jamilun, beautiful. We have wasikhun, dirty. You have to fill with the blanks with these words. Maftuhun, open. Harun is hot. ثقيل is heavy, and خفيف is light. So الحجر. كيف نقول الحجر؟ الحجر ثقيل. نعم، أليس كذلك؟ الحجر ثقيل، ليس بخفيف. It's not light, it's heavy. الباب. الباب. So جميل؟ لا، الباب مفتوح. نعم. The door is open. القمر. نعم، القمر جميل. القمر جميل. أليس كذلك؟ Isn't it so? الورق. The paper. الورق خفيف. ها؟ الورق خفيف. المنديل. The handkerchief would be we have dirty here. Yeah, dirty. وسخ. اللبن. The milk is باردٌ. Oh, we don't have باردٌ. حار. Yeah, حار. Hot. Okay, so we want to say something is clean. In the next exercise, we give something is clean. So we can say the shirt is clean. Al-khamisu nadhifun. Right? You have to fill in the first word here. Something is broken. The pen is broken. Al-qalamu maksurun. Baridun. Al-ma'u baridun. Qaribun, near. Al-baytu qaribun. You can fill anything. You can try out. Writing is important, huh? Write the exercises so that it becomes, ingrained into you. Inshallah. Ba'idun fa. Al-rajulu ba'idun. Al-masjidu ba'idun. Waqifun, standing. Al-mudarrisu waqifun. Jalisun, sitting. So sitting. Al-waladu jalisun. Al-muhandisu jalisun. Kabirun. Al-hajaru kabirun. Qadimun. Al-baytu qadimun. القلم قديم. جديد. الماء not new. الكتاب جديد. Okay, that was the first part of the lesson. The second part is all about tajweed. So there are 14 letters in Arabic where the tip of the tongue or the blade of the tongue, ra, sin, tha, sad, dal, dal, and all these. So when al come to these, many people read it al diku, the rooster. No, the tip of the tongue, 14 of them, you have to not read the lam. That's called harfu shamsi. That's sun letter. So the sun burns away the lam. You can remember that way maybe. And Qamari is where you read the lam. At-talibu, so like throat letters, ha, al-hajaru, now, like that. So some examples for that. An-najmu ba'idun. An-najmu. See, I'm not saying al-najmu. I'm saying an-najmu ba'idun. The star is far. You have to say the man is standing. So how do you say the man? You won't say al-rajul. No. Ra is a shamsi letter, half shamsi. So you say ar-rajulu waqifun. The man is standing. Then we have the sugar. Sugar is sweet. As-sukkaru hulwan. The sugar is sweet. The student is sick. At-talibu maridun. Right? All Shamsi's letters. The rooster is beautiful. Ad-diku jamilun. Ad-daftaru jadidun. The notebook is new. It might look like I'm going a little fast, but yeah, trying to pause the video or listen to it again, inshallah, for new vocabulary. If you're listening for the first time, you need to watch the video if you want to understand in more detail. At-tajiru ghaniyun, the trader is rich. Ad-dukkanu maftuhun, the shop is open. The boy is poor. Al-waladu fakhirun, the apple is tasty. Al-tuffahu, not al-tuffahu, but at-tuffahu ladidun. The doctor is tall and the mudarris and teacher is short. So, at-tabibu tawilun wal-mudarrisu qasirun. Some words here. Al-babu, the door. At-tajiru, the trader. An-najmu, the star. Al-qamaru, the moon. At-tiku, the rooster. Al-ma'u, the water. As-sariru, the bed. Al-baytu, the house. Al-masjidu, the masjid. Ar-rajulu, the man. As-sukatu, sugar. The sugar actually. Al-waraqu, paper. So some fill in the blanks again. Ghaniyun is rich. So who's rich? Traders are rich. So The trader is rich. التاجر غني. حلو, sweet. التفاح, no, the apple is sweet. السكر حلو, the sugar is sweet. مريض, sick. الطالب مريض, the student is sick. لذيذ, tasty. التفاح لذيذ. Yeah, simple. طويل, tall. البيت طويل. Not the tall or long. الرجل طويل, the man is tall. قصير, short. المدرس قصير. There's a man, the teacher short. There's a match the following. الطالب, the student. Which one will it be? مريض, the student is sick. الدكان مفتوح, shop is open. التفاح, the apple. لذيذ. You just need to match on page 23 of reader notes. So this is Madina reader books which I'm reading. الحجر, the stone is ثقيل. القلم, القلم مكسور, the stone is broken. So there he gives a list of all 14 letters, 14 حروف قمرية and 14 شمسية. So I'll just quickly read them. Qamari means al, and Shamsi means, I'll read alternatively. One Qamari, one Shamsi, and tell the meaning. Al-Abu, the father. At-Tajiru, the trader. Al-Babu, the door. Al-Thawbu, the dress. Al-Jannatu, the garden. Al-Diku, the rooster. Al-Himaru, the donkey. Al-Dhahabu, the gold. Al-Khubzu, the bread. Al-Raju. These words are not important. He doesn't use them again. Al-Rajulu, the man. Al-Ainu, the eye or the river. Al-Zahratu, the flower. Al-Ghada'u, lunchtime, or just lunch. Samaku, fish. Al-Famu, mouth. Al-Shamsu, sun. Al-Khamru, moon. Al-Sadru, chest. Al-Kalbu, dog. Al-Taifu, guest. And Sadru is chest and Taif is guest. Al-Ma'u, water. Al-Talibu, student. Al-Waladu, boy. I'm just not adding the. Everything should be the boy. The. Al-Dhuhru, dhuhr time. Noon. Al-Hawa'u, the air. Al-Lahmu, the meat. Al-Yadu, the hand. Al-Najmu, the star. So he gives some words and you have to read, identify which is Shamsi and which is Qamari. So Al-Baytu, this is Qamari. Ad-Diku, the rooster. This is Shamsi. Al-Mudarrisu, Qamari. Al-Babu, Qamari. Al-Talibu, Shamsi. Al-Sukkaru, sugar. Shamsi. Ad-Daftaru, notebook. Al-Akhu, the boy. So this is Qamari. Al-Rasulu, Shamsi. Al-Wajhu, Qamari. Al-Sadiqu, Shamsi. Al-Qur'anu, Qamari. Al-Salat. Wajhu is the face. Akhu, brother. Sadiq is friend. Al-Ka'batu. Al-Ra'su, head. Shamsi. Al-Isba'u, finger. Al-Isba', Asabi' is the plural. So this is Al-Isba' is finger. Now, Qamari. As-Sabunu, Shamsi. Al-Dhufru, Shamsi. Al-Fajru, Qamari. Al-Dhuhru, Shamsi. And Al-Asr, Qamari. Al-Maghrib, Al-Isha, Qamari. All of them. So this is just lesson number 3. Right? So there are new words which we've learned, many of them sitting, standing, new, old, near, far. So we should be able to master these words, inshallah. Light, heavy, paper, apple, shop, standing. So as I'm saying, you should be able to get the words that all you should memorize or try to memorize, inshallah. Rich, poor, tall, short, sweet. I didn't say bitter, but sweet. Inshallah. Now the lessons will become a little longer. I will have lesson number 4. What happens, case endings, what happens when you add a preposition to a noun. So al-baytu becomes fil bayti with a kasra, right? And all that we'll read, inshallah, in lesson number 4. Go back to your textbook and try to read the lessons, and it'll become easier, inshallah. The more you read, the more you practice. Book 1 is very simple, inshallah. There's not much to it. But many people get stuck even in this book. Yeah. So don't lose hope. Keep going. Inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu feekum. Jazakallahu Khair. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.